Noisy Pixel.
The River City series is one that has been a fairly large part of my life. Over the years, I've enjoyed its mini entries and iterations on various handhelds and other platforms, but I could feel the novelty wearing off. Thankfully, WayForward is here to breathe life into the beat-em-up series with a new take and new characters. Like other games from this developer, there is timeless fun to be found in this quirky idea of a game. I'm Azara Lopez, and this is Noisy Pixel's review for River City Girls. River City Girls stars Kyoko and Misako, two students who have just learned that their boyfriends, Kunio and Riki, have just been kidnapped. Within seconds, the two head off to free them, but that isn't going to be so easy. You see, River City isn't known for being the nicest town to live in. It's a rough place where fighting seems to be a normal, everyday thing. Players are able to freely move around the city, however, some areas are locked until the story is progressed to a certain point. This does make the game feel fairly linear, given that it's almost impossible to go somewhere that the story doesn't want you to go. However, shops in the game fulfill any need for exploration because each shop provides something new to eat or wear, so it's always fun to poke your head in and see what they offer. The girls themselves are great. The dialogue together and interactions make their friendship feel believable. Their personalities are vastly different, but the way that they riff off one another during story scenes is always enjoyable to witness. Throughout the game, you'll learn more about them and their friendship, as well as other citizens of River City. The gameplay is of your typical brawler variety, with a few twists added to make combat more engaging. Kyoko and Misako play and handle differently in battle in terms of combos and power. It gives the player a nice choice in that regard, and I found things that I enjoyed about each of them. Every time the enemy is defeated, experience is gained, along with some money. After each level, the girls will learn a new skill or unlock new moves at the dojo. The dojo moves will need to be purchased, but they do things like extend combos and add a variety to attacks. Surprisingly, fighting never feels repetitive or stale over the hours of gameplay. I felt that I was constantly aiming for new goals while trying not to die, which costs some hard-earned money. There's a decent layer of challenge in every scene, as the enemies will never take it easy on you. During co-op, players are able to revive each other, but the hitbox to kick your partner back to life is tough to get, and the player will typically die before you're able to find it. With this game, the developer has implemented small stages that utilize some light puzzle solving and platforming sections. These moments weren't too enjoyable, unfortunately, and were probably the weakest part of the game as a whole. Some issues of the game are found in the controls themselves. The square button on the DualShock 4 controller is used to pick up items, go to a new screen, or enter a building, but it's also used as a light attack, so sometimes during fights you'll accidentally go to a new screen or pick up an item that you don't want. Furthermore, during co-op, enemy combos can't be broken, meaning that if your partner is getting up, you can't rush to stop the enemy from completing their 3 to 4 hit combo. It's not even possible to block during these moments, which makes for some pretty annoying deaths. What's sad is that your combos can be broken by the enemies, which is a little unfair if you think about it. While grunt enemies can be pests to deal with, one of the best parts of the game are the boss battles. Each battle requires you to use all your skills gained up to that point in order to take them down. Sure, the bosses are challenging, but they're also not impossible to beat. Graphically, River City Girls is beautiful. The streets are alive and each environment offers so much in terms of things to look at. I also found that the animations of the girls' attacks to be wonderful, and the cutscenes between boss battles, along with the comic book style story scenes, are brilliant. The recorded audio for each of the characters was extremely well done, and I applaud the voice actors for doing such a great job of bringing these characters to life. River City Girls is the brawler that the River City series needed to spark new interest into the franchise. WayForward took this classic IP and made something truly unique, but still recognizable to longtime fans. The story is charming and easy to follow, and the gameplay is consistently fun for hours. Sure, there are some moments of annoyance found in the button layout and enemies, but nothing really takes away from the experience that this game provides. I had a blast running through the streets of River City as Kyoko and Misako, and I hope that this isn't the last adventure that I get to go on with them. Noisy Pixel is giving River City Girls an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.